G'day, this is Captain Can't Aim for Shit Noob, and this is the CZ57 Avenger. This is a standalone minigun weapon that has 0 customization options save for the legendary effect, and it is made up of some new meshes there. They look pretty good there, very shiny indeed. Like I said before, we're only able to chuck on legendary effects, so we'll keep one as normal, and we'll go ahead and chuck a wounding effect on this one. Where is it? There it is. I have to do a lot of scrolling to get there, so now we've got a wounding one. And of course, what we want to always do with a minigun, chuck explosive on it, which should be very overpowered, because one of the effects of this weapon is that it does fire 7 projectiles per shot, so it's going to be like a bullet storm, a constant bullet storm. It should be kind of fun. Anyways, that's it for the weapon, and while I'm here, we've got a little bit of time to show you what I'm going to be wearing. This is Winter's little costume that she's going to be wearing in there, and by little I mean a new suit of power armor there from the game of Fallout 3. So this is the Enclave Advanced XO2. Yep, made its debut in Fallout 3. It's not too great in terms of stats. It's about mid-level, so sort of, I guess, what you'd get out of the Enclave power armor back in Fallout 3. But yes, they've definitely captured the look and feel of it quite nicely here in Fallout 4's overhauled graphics. And one more thing, since I can't aim for shit, I've actually gone ahead and bought a Razer mouse so I can actually aim now. I'm going to chuck up the mouse on screen that I was using previously before I decided to get off my lazy ass and get the mouse. Just look at it in all its cringy glory. And now I've got one of these bad boys. This is a Razer Death Adder Elite. So it's got like 16,000 DPI, which is going to make it super precise or something like that. So it should be good. Costs about $100. But anyways, we'll jump into the power armor and get into Gunner's Plaza. Okay, here we are in Gunner's Plaza with our minigun there. Look at the arm of the power armor blocking our view there. That's insane. Anyways, here's what we look like in third person. A very nice looking weapon along with the power armor, even though I believe a nice energy weapon would go with it a lot better. But regardless, heavy weapons and power armor do mix very well. So you've got headlights on this thing, and just like the XO1 power armor in the vanilla game, they light up your eyes so it looks more reminiscent of the Fallout 3 dudes like that. This also has got Sigma Squad camo on it, or just paint on it, and that actually increases your movement speed, so we can actually book it around Gunner's Plaza pretty quickly. You can see a little Enclave emblem on the chest there, which is kind of nice. Don't know how Winter got this, but she got it somehow. Anyways, we'll get stuck into these gunners now and see what this thing can do. Now, in terms of this legendary gunner, she's quite the tanky lass, and she'll go down after a long time of firing. We've burned through about a third of our rounds there, and some even more, and this guy has decided to stay right behind us, so we'll just shoot him in the face there. And unless you're getting consistent headshots with this thing, it's not going to be cutting it with damage. It's suffering from minigun sucksitis. Oh, Fallout 4 hasn't done well to you, miniguns. Anyways, we'll kill that gunner nice and quickly. He goes down. Although, saying it does suck, it does perform heaps better. If I could actually get the thing spinning up and shooting, yeah, it does perform better than your standard miniguns there. But you have to be super close to actually sort of do good damage with it, because you want all of those projectiles to hit. You're going to have to be close, which does make a little bit of a problem. But yes, as you can tell there, we are tanking this damage pretty well there, although the right leg there is seen, looks like it's seen better days. Now we'll just quickly finish off that gunner, and we'll go ahead and switch over to one of our legendary ones, which I haven't hotkeyed for some reason. Okay, this is our wounding one. We can let lingering damage over time kill these guys if the bullets won't, so we're safe to shoot these guys from a little bit further back, even though a lot of our bullets are missing there, getting quite good damage stacks on them. And it's probably really satisfying if we find a super tanky target that actually was able to take all of these bullets. We can watch all of their health drain very, very slowly indeed. Speak of the tanky, and there she shall appear. There's Captain Bridget there. We'll just kill her with lingering damage over time before she does. I think she tried to pop a stim pack there because it was slowed down towards the end. But we are fine to finish off the rest of these gunners as they are, so we'll just quickly just run in here. This time I'm not going to press the crouch button, because some of you seemed really offended that I even thought about crouching and sneaking in power armor, which I guess is warranted. It's power armor, it's not supposed to be sneaky, but I stand by what I say when I say the stealth boy and power arm is totally a thing, because you could hook the stealth boy internals up to the power supply of the armor, and it only activates when you're sitting still and not making a lot of noise while stomping around whilst crouching. So it makes sense, guys. Come on. Anyways, we'll quickly finish off the rest of these gunners, or rather slowly finish off the rest of these gunners. We'll just let the wounding damage finish him off. And same goes with her, we'll just switch targets there. How's my accuracy, by the way? Has the Razer mouse improved it? I really hope it has, because this is like $100 mouse here, and I'm not earning a lot with my shitty wage. Anyways, there we go. Down goes that turret there in a slew of 1 damage there. And he's going to jiggle on the floor there, because Gore makes these guys stay together and glitch out when they're dead. It's really quite strange. But there you go, there was the Avenger of the CZ57 variety, but not the Fallout New Vegas unique variety. In Gunner's Plaza there, I'd say it performed better than... Oh, we've lost a leg, damn it. Yeah, I'd say it performed a little bit better than the New Vegas unique, but not by a whole lot much. We'll go ahead and grab the explosive one, and we'll shoot some super mutants. Okay, so we've got the explosive one now, and it still fires all of the 7 shots per, or 7 rounds per shot. So this thing should be utterly devastating to anything you point it at, including yourself. Don't shoot it at the ground, children, otherwise you will die very quickly. And yes, just like I predicted, this thing is going to be utterly devastating. We'll go ahead and fly around with our jetpack and make sure we don't kill ourselves here. I really wish you'd have a little bit more glide time when you're using the jetpack, but that's fine. There we go, there's a little bit of gliding kills there. And there's a doggo super mutant that's going apeshit right now, but that's fine. We'll quickly go ahead and kill that dude, stomp down there, and yes, just don't forget to spin up that barrel. And okay, the doggos are usually in here. Maybe they're carrying in the corner as they're seeing everyone around them get shredded by this super powerful minigun. This is the only way you can make miniguns good ever. It's just giving them an explosive effect. Oh, look at your minigun. How inferior. I'm going to bash you with mine just so I can get the point across. We'll go ahead and stab. Oh, okay. Now this is the point where it's like, it's a little bit awkward. Alright, you've moved back there. We'll just go ahead and float up on the roof and kill you there. So it's a little bit awkward fighting the super mutants in the close quarters environment like this, because there you are. Yeah, you can't get away from this. It's because, yes, the splash damage could easily be put onto you if you're not careful with your aim there. So we'll just quickly go down here, and there we go. There they are, right on time. Down you go. I'm not used to the clicking of this mouse. I'm not holding it in hard enough most of the time. So, yes, there's even a learning curve for this mouse. Also, stop shooting at me, asshole. You get a crit for your troubles. How did you survive that? I guess Penetrator didn't really work on that section. Now he's dead. I think we're clear for this room. Alright, since these guys have decided to, yeah, just annoy me in general with that walled nonsense, the next super mutant gets a nice explosive crit. Means all shots are going to hit ya. You're going to go flying, hopefully. Yep. That's what happened. I'm satisfied. And we'll quickly finish you off with splash damage there. So yes, attaching explosive onto this thing, which you can do provided you've got some legendary mods, and maybe this thing has the legendary thing attached to it by default, so you probably won't need anything like UCO to get this to work properly. But yeah, that's a way to do it. You can clean face with it. You can wreck house. I think I got those two mixed around wrong, right? Righto, there's Swan over there. We've got our explosive minigun, and we're probably going to kill him in under 10 seconds. But for some reason, my power armor is broken, so I don't want to play with that anymore. Now, keep in mind this thing weighs like 120 pounds, so as soon as you draw it out, you get a huge movement penalty. But you can negate that just by sprinting. You sort of just forget that it weighs so much and haul ass like usual. Also, that settler is you better move out of Swan's way, because you're probably going to get caught in the splash damage there. Oh, he's actually surprisingly resistant to all of this. And so to that end, guess what? You're getting a little bit of VATS treatment with the critical there. Look at all that damage on him. Alright, we need to move around now. Good thing we can move at regular speed while sprinting with this, otherwise we would have been trapped by Swan and his merry band of other super mutants with inferior miniguns and probably dead by now. So, Okay, bend it like Beckham Swan and quickly just target his face again. And just under the safety of that, so we can finish him off quite easily. There we go. Look at all those numbers sprouting off him there. Do we have one more? We probably don't have one more. No, we don't. That's fine. We've got enough action points back to shoot him again. He's going to go for a rock anyway and not a double slam there, so that's good. And now all we need to do is use... Oh, that settler's still alive. Okay, I don't want to kill him, so I'm going to finish off these guys. Alright. Now, instead of killing this guy with wayward splash damage, I'm going to come this side of this super mutant. No, settler, step away from him. God damn it. Settlers are stupid in this game. That's why you never help them with the Minutemen, because they're just bound to be dumbasses anyway. So we'll just stack some good old splash damage onto you. And not splash damage, damage over time there. And now that settler is free there. You can go to one of my settlements. Let's free him.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
He said it twice, but unfortunately, Winter is Brotherhood of Steel aligned and he was a ghoul, so he deserved that death in Winter's mind. What can I say? She's a cold-ass woman. Do you guys get it? Because Winter is the name of a season that's cold, and Winter is also cold. Anyway, so after that recording ended, I pressed the F11 button, stopped recording, and looked at my phone for a second. Next thing I know, I get sucker punched by Mylurk. So for that, I'm going ahead and I'm going to take on this dude over here. Normally you could VATS him from this distance, but obviously the minigun is not too good at the old range there, which is fine. We'll just quickly sneak here. Oh, good wording caution. Don't get that first blow like we probably should, and although we'll be doing less damage by hitting him on the shell, we've got the wounding one right now, so we can go ahead and stack lots of good old damage over time on him. And before he comes along, we'll just go ahead and stack it some more. Now, the good thing about fighting these guys, upscaled versions of regular enemies, is that they're very, very susceptible to things like staggering. And with a heavy weapon that's firing this fast and with this much projectiles and this much stagger chance, it's pretty much a constant stagger, which is great. And now that we have to reload, we'll just go into VATS again. And don't worry about that lobster there behind us. As much as I complain about enemies being super tanky, the same goes for the player being super tanky. Also, you decided to not get staggered there and was able to get a nice claw in. So, ooh, we almost got another one. Lobster, this is between the big boys, alright? Or the big Winter and the big Mylurk. So if you could just fuck off for a second, that'd be nice. He just desperately wants attention. Even VATS says, look mate, you gotta take this dude out. But no, we've got bigger fish to fry, or bigger crustaceans to fry? Oh god, run away, run away. And turn around, get that barrel spin up going, and then just fill him with many, many 5mm bullets. Make sure you keep your distance so he can't just attack you out of a stagger like that, just like you saw there. And that should be it. Now, on to you, Mr. Lobster. You know, with the speed that I could have killed that guy, I probably shouldn't have ignored him there. We took a whole bunch of extra hits for no reason, but now they're both dead. Winter can pop a stim pack and it'd be like this had never ever happened. It's all over but the XP. I'm going to leave you with that. So there you have it, that was another CS57 Avenger Minigun, and you know what, this one, whilst it didn't do the damage that I would kind of like to see out of a minigun, it still performed better than the New Vegas one there, so it's a little bit of a cut above in that situation there. Not too keen on the textures and meshes there, and also the thing's a little bit too weighty, but maybe this thing is a whole different sort of weapon compared to the one back in New Vegas, I don't know. And that laser sight is pretty nifty too. A lot of people don't like that though. There's actually a fix you can get, or a patch you can get to remove that, but I like it how it is sitting there. So if you'd like to see this in your game, be sure to check out the description below. There shall be a link down there. This is probably on Xbox One as well as PC. And if you'd like to see this particular character in your game, the Winter Companion mod, oh yeah, I'll chuck that down too. That one's on PS4 too, so yeah, PS4 players, there's something in here for you, but not the weapon unfortunately. But you can get a cool minigun mod on there. There's like a God minigun mod that I looked at. You can get that one. That's a pretty good one. Thank you for watching, guys.